In this video, this is Eduardo from Level Up channel, and in this video I'm gonna make some comparison between Greek and Portuguese real estate market. In the end of this video I'm gonna tell you which one I believe is the best option for investing in 2022 or even in 2023. So why I'm coming here with the audacity to tell you which one is the best, so I'm gonna give you some quick background. I moved to Lisbon in 2014 around. I have lived there for a period of 5 years. I purchased and I have worked actively as a real estate agent in one of the biggest companies of the country, so I do know what I'm talking about. And I just want to point out to some similarities between actually Greece and Portugal, because both they have around 10,000 million people living in. They both depend economically a lot on tourism, and the capital gains and the taxations are a bit different, and the national wages are quite similar. So we have to discuss this in another video in details. I have a friend, this Giuseppe, and we actually made a call and I already discussed. Probably I'm gonna publish that video soon, and where we discussed the taxation in Greece, and I'm gonna give you such details in the next video. So basically, guys, when I moved to Lisbon, I was living in the city center in 2014, and I just want to point out that if I could make a timeline and draw two parallel realities and make a comparison, I would say that Athens is Lisbon in 2012, 2013. So both countries, they had several crises in the beginning of the 2000s, and both haven't recovered fully from those crises, and we all know that. But anyways, Lisbon has made a great recovery. You didn't hear a lot about Portugal before, but after I moved to Lisbon, I think I was the first person that I met that actually landed on a plane on Portugal, and 3 years later, virtually a lot of people that I know were on social media, Instagram, whatever, posting pictures in Lisbon and other touristic destinations. So that has a lot to do with the economic recovery that the country has been facing, and I'm not going to discuss details of why, even though it's quite obvious that the more tourists and cash flow into the country, the more some bad reputation areas got recovered, and they were able to actually make the city more safe, so therefore more tourism were coming with the money that was coming from Airbnbs and Booking, which now is quite difficult to register a property there. Anyways, when I moved there, you could actually afford a property in the city center with around 60,000 euros. I have actually a personal experience because I had a contract for acquisition of a property, and in the same building there was 2 apartments for 70,000 and 80,000 for renovation, and that was really interesting because probably 24 months later those properties were sold for around 250,000 euros. That's basically a 4x in 24 months if you have bought the property under those circumstances. So, and why I know this specifically is because I had access to databases as I was working there, and I was just, it's one of the first times in my life I have seen such an increase in the price. I didn't know it was actually possible to happen so fast. I mean, okay, the crypto, you can make it 10x and stuff like that, but of course with all the risks coming with it, and when we're talking about real estate, those risks, they don't exist. It's basically, it's such. Thank you guys, thank you. So guys, unfortunately the battery has died and I lost half of the video, so I gotta cut it. But basically I was saying that you don't have the risks of the cryptocurrencies associated with real estate, and I just want to point out that Greece is underdeveloped about to. Alright guys, so basically the camera has been down and I lost half of the video. I was just in flow state. Let me try into that anyway. So I was saying that the real estate does not have the same risks associated with crypto investments, sorry, even though you can make money in both of them. Anyways, that's for another video. But I just want to point out that because of the similarities between Greece and Portugal, it's possible to make this comparison, and we can actually point out to the fact that the market in Lisbon has reached its peak. So I don't believe we're going to see the prices going so much further up, even though you can still purchase properties, maybe do some great renovation and sell it for a higher price, and that's still possible to make in Lisbon. But because the Golden Visa there has changed its rules, and the Golden Visa was one of the main reasons why the prices went up so substantially, that it was 350,000 euros you could actually get the Golden Visa, but the Portuguese government has changed its rules, therefore you cannot make Golden Visa anymore in Lisbon, at least in Lisbon and such big cities as Porto and, if I'm not mistaken, Algarve, in the region of Algarve. They made substantially more difficult for the Golden Visa operations there, and that's something we don't see in Greece. Greece still has the most welcoming Golden Visa program in Europe, and it's 250k here, so there's no way the prices are going to stay in the way they are. Also, we gotta point out the fact that it's one of the cheapest meter squares in Europe, so it's unrealistic. It's just, as I said, it's two parallel realities which you can cross, and you can just predict a really similar outcome. So if you're out there and you're planning to do investments and you're looking for options outside of your country, I just say congratulations, because 99% of the population, they will check only the local markets, and actually the world is such a great place. You can travel around and you can make investments everywhere, and you can have access to different timelines. So make sure you don't lose the boat. At least take a look. Don't lose the boat as in Lisbon in 2013, because it was easy, 4x, 5x with your money. Guys, that's crypto gains. It's unrealistic. You can actually buy your property here and make some great passive income in Athens. It's really easy. You buy the property, you rent out for tourists and Airbnb. They have many programs that the government is waiving even the capital gains, so you can buy a property, you don't have to pay capital gains. You can actually, for the period of 90 days, rent out your property in Airbnb, and you don't pay taxation. So guys, I have no words to describe what's happening in Greece right now. I just want to say that you are totally welcome to come here and check it out by yourself. Don't believe me, go check it out and just become the king of your own reality, guys. It's not difficult. I mean, maybe it's difficult if you stay stuck at home just checking properties, but you never take any action. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. Put yourself on the vibrations, go out there, search some properties, put yourself in the vibration of at least getting to know and to visit the properties. You don't need money for booking appointments. Even video calls is possible in 2000, in the year we are now. I don't even remember now. I got a bit confused. But anyways, guys, so my final thoughts here is, if you ask me which one is the best investment option for 2022, even 2023, I would say definitely Greece is far a better option than Portugal. I'm not saying it's a bad investment in Lisbon, you can still make money there, but I believe you have far more possibilities in Greece. The dynamics here are much more favorable, and the tourism is skyrocketing. Soon you're gonna listen, you're gonna hear about Greece, you're gonna see people you know coming to Greece, and that's, you know, when the country is becoming popular again. And Greece was one of the strongest touristical destinations in the 90s, and it's still really strong, but it's operating right now below its full potential. So you're gonna hear a lot about Greece. That was my video for today, guys. Thank you, hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Thank you.